Good afternoon, everyone. This is your host. My name is Sir Johan Muller. So our dynamic faculty members, staff, principals, board of trustees, and parents, I welcome you all to the third senior high school commencement exercises for the academic year 2019-2020. There is a universal truth we all have to face, whether we want to or not. Everything eventually ends, and we are impelled into the obscure and whatever way life may lead us. We are just toward the start of our excursion, and there are interminable extraordinary things to come. We should simply open our eyes and our hearts and keep up an inspirational standpoint so we can get open doors when they present themselves to us. Opportunities, any cases, brought into the world out of what we may somehow or another think about frustration. We should utilize our solidarity to see the positive qualities in all things. Before we proceed, I would like to call in Reverend Marty D. Lutan to lead us in prayer.
Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, we come to you with thankful hearts for all those near and dear to us who are graduating from senior high school. We thank you for giving each graduate the talents, the abilities, and self-discipline required for their wonderful accomplishment. We are grateful to you for providing the teachers, our mentors, our coaches, who have taught them, nurtured them, and challenged them along the way. Now that their minds have been well equipped with the basic knowledge of many different subjects, we pray that their hearts and spirits will also be well equipped for a successful living. As they become independent adults, help them learn the secret of dependence on you. Give them a desire to know more about you. May they find you in the scriptures, in the joy of new love, in the gathering of your people, in the beauty of your creation, and in the strength of their youth. And now, may your blessings be theirs as they begin a new life, full of joy and promise. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Lungsod na mapayapa, lungsod na marangal, sa pedlas ng silangan, bayani ang mamamayan. Mga sakit sa bayan, sa puso'y nagnunulay, ipinagbubunyi, olongga po aming bayan. Kapwa-tao at volunteerismo, lungsod na maulay, may kahalaging gabay. Sama-sama bawat oras, sa pagtunlad, olongga po ang bayan, ika'y walang katulad. Kapwa-tao at volunteerismo, lungsod na makulay, may kahalaging gabay. Sama-sama bawat oras, sa pagtunlad, olongga po
To give us a welcoming address, I would like to call in from grade 12, Ishmael Rosal P. Gao.
To our school director, Madam Miriam M. Salang, to our school principal, Dr. Ami A. Sarabia, to the fellow faculty members, families, and to the graduating students that are here today, good morning. I am honored to welcome you all on this very important occasion, particularly to the graduating batch of OWS Senior High School Department. We are celebrating the success that the students completed with their blood, sweat, and tears for this wonderful program to be the innovation of our future. Graduation ceremonies are a time for both celebration and for giving thanks. I very much hope that today, the graduating class will consider this first step in achieving something that we are passionate about for our future. We should understand that by exposing ourselves to failure, we might not be giving ourselves the best chance to learn, quoted Fishbach. Remember, in every success, there are trials and errors, so there is a failure. Although that isn't the end of the road, it will be painful emotionally and mentally, but it will redefine your priorities in life. It will improve your perspective of life. You will learn from your mistakes and you will succeed. Lastly, I also hope that we recognize that this is also a time for thanking those who have helped us reach this milestone in our academic career. And I'm very grateful to thank publicly the families, friends, staff, and administration, and to our teachers who made this program a success. So everyone, I welcome you to the graduation day of Olongapo West School Senior High School Department in batch 2019 to 2020.
Madam Miriam Salang, our school director, I have the honor to present and recommend the confirmation of the senior high school graduates of Olongapo West School Incorporated for the school year 2019-2020, consisting of 33 males and 41 females, for a total of 74 learners. I also certify that these learners have successfully completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Department of Education, you are now pronounced as graduates of the Senior High School program. Congratulations, and you may now turn your tassels to the right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a special message coming from the school director of Olongapo Wesley School, Miss Miriam Salang.
This momentous event marks the fruit of your labor. Your hard work and perseverance during the past years you spent in your education paid off. Truly, there should not be any excuse when someone aspires to achieve something. Waking up early to be in your classes on time, studying your lessons diligently, making your assignments and projects enthusiastically and with utmost care, and all other activities you needed to go through as a student. You did it well, hence you are now accorded with your diploma, a manifestation that you successfully completed all the requirements. Olongapo West School Incorporated is grateful for your trust and partnership with us in achieving your education goals. Congratulations, learners and parents. Celebrate this God's blessings. To Him be all the praises and glory.
And now, it's about time to hear a special message coming from the Vice Chairperson, Mr. Alfredo M. Apog.
Isang mapagpalang hapon po sa ating lahat. Sa buong kasaysayan ng ating bansa sa larangan ng edukasyon, ito ang unang pagkakataon na mangyayari at makaranas tayo ng tinatawag na virtual commencement exercises. Dahil sa pandemic na naranasan hindi lamang ng ating bansa, kundi ng buong mundo, bagaman sa inyong pagtatapos sa inyong high school years, hindi nyo mararanasan sa taong ito ang pag-akyat sa entablado upang tanggapin ang inyong diploma bilang katunayan na nakumpleto nyo ang requirement na hinihingi ng Department of Education. Binabati ko kayo, gayon din ang inyong mga magulang na siyang nagsikap at nagsakripisyo upang kayo ay mapag-aral sa pribadong paaralan tulad ng Olongapo Wesley School. Personal ako nagpapasalamat sa inyo at sa inyong mga magulang na pinili ang eskwelahang ito na dito kayo pag-aralin. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa inyong mga guro na siyang nagturo upang matamo at matapos nyo ang hinihinging requirement ng Department of Education. Iiwan nyo ang eskwelahang ito na magiging inyong alma mater na punong-puno ng iba't ibang karanasan during your 4 years of high school life. Kayo ay haharap sa panibagong pagsubok ng inyong buhay sa inyong college life at hindi lamang iyon, kundi ang hamon sa panibagong karanasan na tinatawag na online o distant learning. Naniniwala akong nakayanan nyo at kayo naging matagumpay sa inyong pag-aaral sa high school, magiging matagumpay din ang inyong pag-aaral sa college. Nais kong iwan sa inyo ang sinulat ni Barbara D. McAdam na pinamagatan niyang Graduation Blessings. Ang sabi niya, embarking on a journey which began some time ago, why could you have imagined all the things you'd come to know? You learn to use its challenge as an opportunity to overcome its problem despite adversity. It wasn't always easy keeping up with friends at school, but you held on to your beliefs and followed the golden rule. You found your voice and choose a path that honors who you are. And that, I think, may be your greatest lesson learned thus far. For no one could be founder of the person you've become. And that is why I'm confident that the best is yet to come. May you never waste a moment wishing life was not unfair. Rather, use the gifts God gave to you to change the world out there. Your graduation signals us that you are on your way. So spread your wings and fly, my dear, forever and a day. Again, congratulations on your virtual commencement exercises. Thank you and God bless you all.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to welcome our guest speaker. Let's give it up for Mr. Tristan Nodalo.
President Rodrigo Duterte bans all travels for Filipinos to and from China, Hong Kong, and Macau. For 400 years, this has withstood the test of time. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno says that finding those who are accountable will come after. It's another showdown and clash of political plans here in San Juan. After 10 years, justice has been served. Tristan Nodalo, CNN Philippines. Good day, I am Tristan Nodalo, a CNN Philippines news correspondent and executive producer. Thank you Olongapo Wesley School for having me in this special virtual event. To the members of the Board of Trustees, to the faculty and staff, thank you for inviting me as your guest speaker the second time around. And to all the graduates, congratulations to all of you. We are living in this so-called new normal, or what experts are trying to tell us, that life will never be the same as we know it. As a journalist, this time is a very critical period for all of us because we need to report about the truth and nothing but the truth, even no matter how dark or grim the reality is. But as storytellers, we should also never lose sight of telling stories of hope, compassion, and empathy.
City. Tristan, what is the latest?
Pia, it's raining here in Pasay City, and as you can see behind me, another set of stranded passengers are camping out outside the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3. They're currently staying under this expressway near the airport. Most of them are bound to Mindanao, and they're supposed to fly to Davao City, General Santos City, and Pagadian. They say that they opted to stay here under the expressway because they could no longer go back to their place of residences here in Metro Manila. They're hoping that with their flights canceled due to circumstances beyond their control, the government and airline companies would come to their rescue. Let's listen to their stories.
Pauwi na lang sana kami, hindi yung ganito parang namamalimos kami ng pagkain. Dati-dati pag nakakita kami ng mga pulubi, mga siraulo sa nakahiga sa mga ganito, sabi ko, kawawa naman. Ngayon, pag may mga taong nakakita sa akin ng ganito ginagawa ko, ewan ko lang.
Umaga kami, alauna pa lang dito na kami. Tapos yun ang problema, hindi kami papasukin doon. Isan ka, para lang kami dito, mga palaboy kami dito, kami dito.
Katulad kanina, umuulan, ang hirap-hirap.
Pia, Malacanang is assuring that the government will help these stranded individuals. In fact, the Balik Provincia program has been suspended to prioritize the transport of these stranded individuals back to their provinces. Pia.
Tristan Odalo there reporting.
Isa po sa mga natutunan ko sa larangang ito ay bagamat kailangang ikwento ang katotohanan, hindi dapat nawawalan ng puwang ang iba't ibang kwento ng kabayanihan, katatagan at pag-asa. People are not just numbers. They are not part of any statistics. They have faces, they have names, they have their own stories to tell. And while we report on these cases, we should also look for stories of recovery and triumph in order to let people know that hope is just around the corner. So, like what I've said, this is my second time to be invited as guest speaker, and I would consider this one as more special and more unique in terms of experience because we are doing it in a virtual setup. So I just want to take you to some of my memorable high school moments when I was still a student at the Olongapo Wesley School. So back in my high school, my ultimate goal was to finish on top of my class. But the first 3 years of my high school life were challenging because I was not able to make it, and sometimes it became less motivating, and despite all my efforts, I could only land on second and third places. And even though it's already an achievement, I still feel that deep inside me I can do more. So in my last year in high school, the final stretch of my high school life, I joined all activities and gave as much as I can to bag the most coveted high school valedictorian recognition, and I am really thankful for that achievement. But looking back at that moment, I think what made that award more special, well, at least for me, were the people, and like my friends, classmates, and teachers were always there encouraging me to be the best version of myself. And it is that very connection that we miss so much right now that we are in a quarantine or lockdown period and we are prohibited from seeing each other physically. Knowing that these people, no matter how far, no matter the distance, and even with issues on connectivity, these people who would always support and continue to cheer for us will be there in one way or another. I think in the last few years, the bond that you have made with your classmates or even with the people around you can be considered as strong enough that even this pandemic cannot take away. Strong connections can help us weather this crisis. Also, most of you are still wondering what will happen in the future. I mean, knowing that there are so much uncertainties and fear that lie ahead? Can we still dream? Can we still pursue our passion? These are some of the questions that may be that may be bothering us for quite some time. But the answer will always be yes. And the road to the so-called new normal will not always be as smooth as what we want it to be, because there will be tough times ahead and we should be ready to face it. In my profession, the pandemic has changed the way we do news. There is a need for more mobile journalists. We were able to send and do our reports like what I'm doing right now in our own homes. We can air newscasts using online apps and live stream applications, and then press conferences are being held via Zoom meetings and many others. So these are just some of the ways on how industries and companies adjust to the new normal. This is a new experience to all of us. It's new for you, it's new for me. But before I end, I would like to take this moment to encourage every one of you not to lose that connection to the people that matter to you in these very challenging times. Support each other, strengthen each other, and believe that you can do great things together. Maraming salamat po and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tristan Nodalo. We will now proceed with the most important part of this event, the distribution of the diplomas. The diploma is the tangible proof of being a graduate in a certain level of education. This is presently the fruit of every student's hard work.
Good day. It is my pride and honor to present to you the graduates from Grade 12 Ishmael under the academic track Accounting, Business and Management. Belisario Samuel John Romel Ocampo. Aranzado Lalin Flores. Cortez Jasmine Kate Monticod. Cristobal Charlene Fuentes. De Guzman Andrea K. Torrejos. Flores Hugs Reyes. Gavino Jasmine May Fuentes. Malimban Liza May Sikat. Montelibano Ayana Gabriel. Montelibano Alexis Daniel. Piodo Christine Joy Ecaldre. Smith Loris Ann Rose Espinosa. Tolentino Ashley May Capistrano. Under the Technical Vocational Track, Home Economics. Balatico Kyle Ivan. Maligaya Lorenzo Miguel Ignisaban. Mista Carl James. Muli Mel Francis Gangcuangco. Neron Dan Adrian Sangil. Tampil Hartanian Bambao. Varela Marcus Aldrin Retiro. Angeles Melody Carolino. Faustino Gian Rain de Guzman. Hinson Jonel Morato. Under the Technical Vocational Track, Information and Communication Technology. Atienza Yani Feria. Dedicatoria Niño Chris Dinko. Garcia Lee Ryan Mande. Nair Walter Del Rosario. Radovan Paul Christian Espinosa. Santos Albert John Bautista, Santos Vanjo Ramirez, Sikal Lawrence R. Tripublo, Epistola Jamie Lee, Gao Rosel Pole, Gao Rosette Pole. Congratulations to all the graduates from grade 12 Ishmael.
A Christian greetings to all. It is my blessing to present to you grade 12 Israel Humanities and Social Sciences strand. Aliman Rain Robic, Bisana Beans Baumis, Cortez Stephen Nathaniel Alikdan, Idusada Jerwin Angelo Yap, Liharde Angelo Joshua Revadillo, Pagkaliwanggan Luigi Angelo Di Perio, Pareño John Chester Ortiz, Valdez Rose Daniel, Viernes Rustum Romualdo, Alver Eloisa Sameneda, Capitulo DJ Ann Flores, Di Ocampo Kuzumi, De La Torre Gian Marie Rene Bustamante, Diego Gracial Ann Angeles, Ibuenga Angelica Buhia, Ibuenga Blessy Ann Espiritu, Garcia RB Kyla Magsaysay, Mandrique Leon Richie Unlayaw, Moral Dana May Amlog, Pasyon Jennifer Mancera, Patubo Hanalay Alonso, Rianzares Dorife Arcala, Rostata Dexter Kyla Arellano, and Simon Diana Rose Evangelista. Congratulations, God bless. Good day, everybody, and it's a blessing for me to present to you grade 12 Israel Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand. Pahil Roy Andrew Maglipas, Tabis Ian Gerald Zacarias, Lagansua John Lloyd Torres, Parcon Ron Iverson San Jose, Karishuku Keske Corpus, Sanao Christopher Joshua Donaitan, Kawed Trixia Angelica Bautista, De La Rosa Giselle May Cuevas, Huerto Renisa Claudine Camilit, Muslares Cristel Charmise Salamat, Rigor Joel Marie Azucena, Timple Cheska Espique, Villena Altea Baldimoro. Your advisor, Joshua D. Peñaranda. Thank you so much. Congratulations and God bless.
The DepEd Order number 36 series of 2016 presents the basis of Academic Excellence Award. The grading parameters are as follows. With honors, 90 to 94 grade weighted average. With high honors, 95 to 97 grade weighted average. With highest honors, 98 to 100 grade weighted average. Celebrating their achievements, let us now recognize the students with academic honors and special recognition awards.
RV Kyla M. Garcia with high honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Leadership Awardee, High Y Awardee, Most Dependable Student, Best in Culminating Activity, UMS Student Leadership Awardee, and a Silver Loyalty Awardee. Rosel P. Gao with high honors. She will also receive the following awards: Best in Computer Programming, Best in Work Immersion, Best in Editorial Cartooning, Animation NC2 Passer, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Rosette P. Gao with high honors. She will also receive the following awards: Best in Computer Programming, Best in Work Immersion, Best in Editorial Cartooning, Animation NC2 Passer, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Renisa Claudine C. Huerto with high honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Best in UCSP, Capstone Research Awardee, and High Y Awardee. Donna May A. Moral with high honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Entrepreneurship Wizard, Leadership Awardee, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Cristel Charmis S. Moslares with high honors. She is also a Capstone Research Awardee. Jewel Marie A. Rigor with high honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Best in Attendance, STEM Club Service Awardee, and Capstone Research Awardee. Cheska E. Timple with high honors. She will also receive the following awards: Best in Attendance, Model Student, and Best in Capstone Research. Ashley May C. Tolentino with high honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Leadership Awardee, Model Student, and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Laline C. Aranzado with honors. Roy Andrew M. Bahil with honors. He will also receive the following awards: Best in Business Plan, Model Student, Capstone Research Awardee, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Samuel John Rumel Belisario with honors. He will also receive the following recognitions: Service Awardee, Leadership Awardee, Outstanding Performance in Business Finance, Best in Business Plan, Best in Research Project, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Vince B. Besana with honors. He is also a Silver Loyalty Awardee. Didre Ann F. Capitolo with honors. She will also receive the Best in Attendance Award. Trixia Angelica B. Cowed with honors. She is also a Science Innovator of the Year and Performer of the Year. Stephen Nathaniel A. Cortez with honors. He is also Best in Attendance and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Nino Chris D. Dedicatoria with honors. He is also a Performer of the Year and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Giselle May C. De La Rosa with honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Science Wizard of the Year, High Y Awardee, and Best in News Writing. John Marie Rene B. De La Torre with honors. She will also receive the following awards: Best in SIPAR, Songbird of the Year, UMS Club Service Awardee, Best in Culminating Activity, and Performer of the Year. Rachel Ann A. Diego with honors. She will also receive an award for Best in Culminating Activity. Angelica B. Ebuenga with honors. She will also receive an award for Best in Culminating Activity. Blessy Ann E. Ebuenga with honors. Jamie Lee Epistola with honors. She is also a Leadership Awardee and Animation NC2 passer. Jean Rain D. Faustino with honors. Lee Ryan M. Garcia with honors. He will also receive a recognition for Best in Business Plan and as an Animation NC2 passer. Jasmine May F. Gavino with honors. She will also receive a recognition as an A1 student and Most Dependable Student. Keisuke C. Karishuku with honors. He is also a Science Innovator of the Year. John Lloyd T. Lagansua with honors. He will also receive an award for Best in Capstone Research and Best in Business Plan. Lorenzo Miguel I. Maligaya with honors. He will also receive the following recognitions: Service Awardee, Model Student, Performer of the Year, Best in Work Immersion, Food and Beverages NC2 passer, and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Lian Richie U. Mandrique with honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Highway Awardee, Journalist of the Year, and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Luigi Angelo D. Pagkaliwangan with honors. Ron Iverson S. Paracon with honors. He will also receive the following awards: Best in Business Plan and Science Innovator of the Year. Hannah Lay A. Patubo with honors. She will also receive the following recognitions: Best in Attendance, Best in Culminating Activity, and a Gold Loyalty Awardee. Christine Joy E. Piodo with honors. Paul Christian E. Radovan with honors. He will also receive the following recognitions: Leadership Awardee, Highway Awardee, Entrepreneurship Wizard, Best in Work Immersion, and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Dexter Kyla A. Rostata with honors. She will also receive an award for Best in Attendance. Albert John B. Santos with honors. He will also receive the following awards: Model Student, Best in Computer Programming, and Best in Work Immersion. Vanjo R. Santos with honors. Ross Daniel Valdez with honors. He will also receive the following recognitions: Leadership Awardee, A1 Student, Model Student, and Performer of the Year. Althea V. Belenya with honors. Yani F. Atienza, Animation NC2 passer and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Kyle Ivan Balatico, Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Jasmine Kate M. Cortez, Academic Awardee, Best in Conduct and Performer of the Year. Charlene F. Cristobal, Academic Awardee, Best in Conduct and Performer of the Year. Andrea K. P. De Guzman, Academic Awardee.
Jerwin Angelo Y. Edusada, Best in Sports and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee.
Ian Gerald Z. Favez, Science Investigator of the Year, Best in Editorial Writing, and Silver Loyalty Awardee. Hugs R. Flores, Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Janelle M. Hinson, Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Carl James Mista, Entrepreneurship Wizard, Food and Beverages NC2 passer, and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Alexis Daniel Montalibano, Performer of the Year. Mel Francis G. Muli, Gold Loyalty Awardee. Dan Adrian S. Neron, Food and Beverages NC2 passer and a Bronze Loyalty Awardee. John Chester O. Pareño, Entrepreneurship Wizard. Christopher Joshua D. Sanao, Academic Awardee, Highway Awardee, Service Awardee and Capstone Research Awardee. Lawrence Art R. Sical, Leadership Awardee, Best in Editorial Cartooning, Entrepreneurship Wizard and Gold Loyalty Awardee. Diana Rose E. Simon, Best in Conduct. Clarice Ann Rose E. Smith, Bronze Loyalty Awardee. Rustum R. Viernes, Entrepreneurship Wizard.
We would also like to acknowledge the untiring support of our dear parents. So we present to you our parent awardees. Mrs. Edna G. Muli, Mrs. Susan A. Cortez, Mrs. Violeta Isabelo, Mrs. Mira M. Santos, Mr. Jerry Pasion, Mr. Christopher Perez, Mrs. Lolita Reyes, Mrs. Madeline F. Gavino, Mrs. Jing Lumanlan, Mrs. Annabel D. Dedicatoria.
For the words of gratitude, let us all welcome Rosette P. Gao.
Good day to all of the people who are watching this right now. I am Rosette P. Gao, the valedictorian of OWS School Incorporated's Senior High School Batch 2019-2020. In the middle of a pandemic, many lives are at stake, along with the families that are affected and plans that we're unable to do. Unlike the previous batch, we are at a virtual graduation wherein, unfortunately, cannot meet physically. However, we, the students of Batch 2019-2020, are given a great honor to witness the result of our hard work and perseverance. And I never imagined that I'd get to speak, let alone it is not in front of many people. That's why I am honored to have been given this opportunity to share my feelings, my experiences, and what I have learned through this rough journey. First, I'd like to thank my family who supported me through thick and thin. My friends as well, who supported me emotionally. Of course, the administration and faculty staff of OWS School Incorporated, especially to School Directress Madam Miriam M. Salang and School Principal Dr. Ami A. Sarabia for the knowledge and lessons they taught us. For being a great learning institution, I thank all of you for everything. As a Wesleyan, since kinder till senior high, there are some difficulties not going to right. I did not do that exemplary in school. I was also a group hopper, constant change of group of friends. I wanted someone to accept me by joining a group of superior people. I tried my best to fit in from an early age to good. However, I did stop. I knew that it was wrong. That was why I explored art in the middle of the 3rd and 4th grade. Then that's when I met my guy friends. Special mention to Lars, Paul, Mel, and Sam, who were great friends until now. My friends started to grow, started to flourish. Then junior high came. These years were new for me, a big leap to how I used to be with guy friends and the like. I was in a section where grades and competitions are necessary. I met new friends, girlfriends to be exact, and some guys too. Shout out to Jeff, Sai, Sel, Ariel, Ems, Kat, Eliza, and Ali for staying with me even though I'm not worth it. During these times, it was hectic, stressful, but a lot of fun. I also tried to level up my game and stick to being in the honors, although every time I was at the end of the stick. I also joined competitions, of course, in poster making and cartooning. Grade 7 was a step up in my competitive self as I won the SPC and joined the RSPC. These were many firsts for me. Eventful, but tough as well. And then, at the end of junior high, research papers and defenses were the focus. I also joined the science investigatory project along with the school papers. The experience was also taxing, tiring, but memorable and knowledgeable. It was my first time competing and speaking in front of judges. Nerve-wracking, but it is memorable. We also won, which was great. I'm proud to be with awesome people, Ariel, Kaina, and Sai, especially to Ma'am JM and Sir Will for being the best advisors up until now, and also to the rest of junior high faculty staff. Then senior high happened. This was the most memorable years I have ever experienced in my entire life. I'm seriously thankful to everyone who I have met and then became friends with. Shout out sa mga magjowa na sina Gian at Lee, si Jamie, lalo na si Yani, who always made my day during ICT classes. Sila Banjo, Walter, Jazz, and Joy, and to those guy friends back in elementary and junior high. I am grateful to have them as my friends. These last 2 years were the best. I've learned so much from my teachers, mapabago man o mapaluma. Especially kay Sir William and Ma'am Leif, who've been great advisors. Sir PJ, Sir Dan, Sir Joey, Sir Dex, si Kuya Dante, na parang naging second parent ko talaga, and many more, na hindi ko ma-mention kasi ang dami. I got so much knowledge from them, from school to life lessons. The most memorable lesson I had was to believe in yourself and be confident about what you do best. I tend to belittle myself since I get anxious when speaking in front of many people, or showcasing what I do, like drawing. I don't do those things. I get panicky and I avoid doing it. But because of people who support me from the sidelines, my family, my friends, especially talaga sa mga kaibigan ko, sila nag-push sa akin to strive hard and be more confident. Salamat. Salamat sa mga tao dumating sa buhay ko. Naging advisor rin ako for people I know, for my friends who need it. I also want to help them in their struggles in life. And I'm thankful na kahit ako, may pakinabang kahit papano. That's why, kung kayo, in these trying times, have been struggling in what course you would take, or what college you have to attend, there will be a time na ma-realize mo na lang na, gusto ko to. Or, matry ko nga maging ganito. You, who is struggling at this moment, you can do it. Kung ibang tao walang naniniwala sa'yo, I do. Kaya do your best out there. You will be successful. You just got to believe in yourself. And of course, believe in God because He knows you can do it too. This is Rosette Pigaw, signing off.
For the Pledge of Loyalty, let us welcome RV Kyla M. Garcia.
In humility before God and in the presence of my parents and friends, I hereby solemnly pledge to be loyal to my alma mater and to uphold the ideals of truth, wisdom, and service for which she stands. I will endeavor always to seek and do the will of God and to be a good citizen of my country, the Philippines. I will try at all times to live up to the high expectations of my parents and to develop and use my talents to the fullest, so that I may become a useful member of society. In all my relationships, I will strive to place the welfare of others above my own. Thus, in everything I do, I will show that I am a worthy child of my alma mater, the Olongapo West.
us a closing remarks, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Dr. Ami A. Sarabia.
My dear class of 2020, this COVID-19 pandemic brought about significant impact in all our lives. The economic downturn, the loss of jobs, and poverty to some, if not most of us, contributed to our lost spirits that will forever be remembered in our hearts. Though we may not be physically in touch, it is not hard to feel the sorrow from all of you, knowing that this is not how you want your school year to end. In retrospect, it made me realize that we should not deal with the negativities and soak our minds in it. Instead, we should celebrate with joy in our hearts, for we are so blessed to be all alive. The lessons that we learned and are still learning from this virus outbreak were wonderful life practicalities we would find difficult to absorb inside the classroom. Today, let us not dwell in sorrow. Let us be joyful of your success. Despite all of these adversities, we managed to arrive at this point in time through a very simple celebration. After all, graduation is not about fancy ceremonies. Instead, it is remembering your fondest school memories, thanking those who stayed with you through ups and downs, and acknowledging your hard-earned accomplishments throughout the years. It definitely marks a great milestone in your academic life. May it be known that I am so proud of your achievements, knowing that it takes a lot of patience, perseverance, dedication, and sacrifices to reach this point. On behalf of OWS-SHS School Incorporated, we cannot wait to see what great things life has in store for you. My dear graduates of Class 2020, keep believing. Never stop chasing your dreams. Never lose faith in your hearts that God Almighty will always be there for you amidst all these difficulties. Together, we can bravely face all of these adversities and make our heart's desires a reality. Remember as what Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Again, congratulations everyone, and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ami Sarabia, for that wonderful closing remarks. To our students, you have to remember that change is a part of life. But most important of all, appreciate what you do, appreciate what you accomplished. And whatever your subsequent stages, I welcome you to see your challenges here as a feature of a lifetime of learning. Also, I urge you to utilize that figuring out how to live each circumstances better than it was, the point at which you showed up. Graduates, congratulations! You have buckled down. You have the right to be glad for this accomplishment and to accept this open door to celebrate. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The program has come to an end. May God bless us all, and to God be all the glory. This is your host, Sir Johan Muller.
Pag-asa sa gitna ng pandemya. A prayer poem. Sa aming Ama na dakilang manlilikha, na siyang nakaririnig at nakadarama. Kaming lahat ay patuloy na nagtitiwala. Kaming lahat ay puno pa din ng pag-asa. Sa pasimula itinataas aming pasasalamat sapagkat ikaw man din ay naging tapat. Iyong presensya at spirito aming kaakibat, tunay na solusyon at tugon iyong ilalapat. Sa mga doktor, nurse, polis at opisyales at iba pa na tumutulong mga frontliners, pagpapala kayong matatawag mga ma'am at sirs. Saludo po kami sa mga COVID partners. Sa araw-araw may mga takot at kaba, ngunit kahit kailan, O Diyos, ika'y kakaiba. Pagdami ng mga kaso nawa ay bumaba, kami bantayan, Panginoon namit taliba. Ang paaralang Olongapo West School, sa tulat panalangin dito ay patungkol, galing sa magtatapos sa mga honor roll, papuri pasasalamat sa iyo lamang nauukol. Bukas, gigising maayos na ang damdamin. Makikita na ang ngiti sa aming salamin. Sama-sama namin itong panalangin. Itinataas sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.